Oh, well.
Hello.
Week 30,
2.
according to the app, the baby could be safely born as of now. It probably has been
Yeah.
for a minute.
I think 27 weeks is like the.
But either way, we're in the drop zone. How are you
Yeah.
doing?
I was just thinking, I feel like this is like a diary of like complaints each week and like how they put it. Like, oh, it's just
They say your
very
diary
on
is
brand.
how your life lives.
Um, you know, overall not bad. Definitely like more uncomfortable at night. Sleeping is like, I was like, I had a good streak for a while where I was like pretty comfortable, and yeah, now I feel like it's not happening.
But he looks so cute.
Thanks.
So I'll give him a shout out. Do it.
Are we gonna do a picture?
Where's that bumper? Oh my god.
So
Yeah, we'll do your picture too. Baby boy's a cantaloupe. Is that what that was?
Yeah. So I joined a new mom Facebook group, which any moms who are watching this or our future child, I guess.
So whatever. Like Facebook.
What? What's Facebook? Anyway, it's a mess. I'm probably gonna leave it because the posts on there are crazy. But I looked up if people had talked about taking Pepcid because I have a lot of anxiety about taking medication too often, and there was like tons of people being like, oh, I take 2 a day. This one lady was like, I take 2 at night and something else. And so I was like,
sweet validation.
I stress about taking like 1 sometimes, so, or like a couple days a week, or if I take it a couple days in a row, I feel like, oh my God, I should stop. So I've been giving myself permission to take it, which has been actually nice because I'm not like having horrible reflux all day long and just like constant discomfort. So that's actually been really helpful.
You have to name this kid Pepcid now.
Name it Pepcid. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Where are we at on names?
I threw out the middle name Jacob. So Ava Jacob.
I feel like I threw that out, but respect.
No, I think I did. Did you?
Either way, I don't know.
I'm still 100% on Ava, but I don't have anything else.
I can't think. One of my highlights of the week. So I've always floated, like, I kind of like the name Simon. And Eva's, I'll say it this way because I don't know how to do it for the kid. Eva's cousin, who's your second cousin, and David and Artur, their dad is named Simone, Simon in
my
Russian.
Uncle.
So your uncle.
Marriage, my aunt's husband.
And it was always like, we can't do that because what if Artur, the oldest son, wants the name after his father, whatever. And we talked to him on the phone today, like by chance. And he was like, I was like, yeah, I kind of like the name Simon. He was like, oh, well, I'm going to name my son. And you go to look at me like, ha. He's like, I'm going to name my son Sam. So name him Simon. That's awesome. And I was like, so that was my funny moment. So Simon's still on the table for me.
Yeah, it's still out for me. But
so much fun.
So fun.
Yeah, Ava, we'll see. I mean, last minute, your grandma suggested Noah. Mm-hmm. How did she say it?
Noi. That's how they said it. Her favorite uncle's name was Noi.
Baby boy, baby Noi.
I thought Ava Noah. Maybe. I should only get middle names. I think there needs to be a purpose or meaning. So I was like, I gotta look up what Jacob means.
Yeah.
So
the middle names all flow. So we'll see. Other than that, how are you feeling? What is our update? Grateful and challenge this week?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to go?
Sure.
I'm probably like this week is leveling off, I guess. Like we're, as far as being quarantined, sort of like, okay, we've got this rhythm now. We don't go anywhere. We're feeling good. The weeks have like a rhythm to them. Like I'm going to work. Work is going well. So I'm grateful for that. The world stuff remains. So, protests go on and we're trying to like ride the wave of not just being excited about the Black Lives Matter and how can we help and donate and that thing and just let
it is a weird word, but
maintain the momentum is a better.
Yeah.
But, things have a lot of attention and they fizzle out. So I'm trying to keep that. I joined a diversity and inclusion committee at work. I'm trying to like still focus on our bubble and keep these things
Yeah.
important because life is, it's not as present in our everyday,
Yeah.
um, even on social media and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to like, that's still in my mind and thinking about all of that.
Yeah.
The grateful end challenge were the same thing for me this week, is like getting ready for the baby. So we painted baby room. So that looks really good.
Mhm.
That was physically exhausting for me. Like, I
Yeah.
think yesterday I woke up, I trimmed out the baby room, I came back, did the first coat, I took a break, and through a weird online thing, participated in a world record for most axes thrown at the same time. Went back, second coat of paint, and then I mowed the
Humble
lawn
brag.
front and back. And it was like the weirdest, most dad day ever,
Yeah.
which is classic me, like the most weird and random days, get it all done. So physically, I was like exhausted last night.
Mm-hmm.
Today we went to the grocery store and we decided a Sunday at 2 o'clock run,
Hot
and that was
mess.
like it was just a full normal grocery store. I don't know what normal will be to our future son, but it was just busy and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, and we usually go like such off hours, like an hour before close, that I hated it, and you don't know what to like. So that's been challenging, and it's challenging that folks are, you know, following protocol and expanding their bubbles, but we're not. So we're just not knowing how
Yeah.
to feel. It's like right around the time you have
Yeah.
a baby shower, but we don't want anybody to get near us. If they come in our house, it feels weird. So all of that is involved
Yeah.
right now, where it's just a strange time where like I miss people and I'm like, oh, I want to start trying to like see people outside, but
It still feels.
we're also getting closer and closer to like, you could go into labor in 2 weeks, and if I'm sick in any way, like I can't come in
Yeah.
probably,
So it's
so
just. Yeah, like I feel like it's true. Like people are. I don't know the protocol, but I mean in Pennsylvania, like people are allowed to go out to eat outside now. So I've just been seeing a lot of people posting online that they're like out to eat. We've seen a couple people that we know are like doing gatherings and stuff, and it does feel like we're the weird ones now. But I don't know. I just keep thinking like exactly that. Like it's just not a risk we're willing to take at this point.
and it's all circumstance. I was talking to Matt about it, and like we don't have to go out for work, so our bubble is pretty contained.
Yeah.
Folks who are going out and kind of like dipping your feet in the water, folks are further in, so it's not as uncomfortable. But we're
Yeah.
still like
Yeah. We're just.
not quite there, and we
Yeah.
probably won't get there, just given like it's not worth the risk, and we don't have to. Like we don't need to have people come for childcare. We don't like.
Yeah.
We fortunately can keep our bubble and not have anything too
Exactly. It
disrupted.
just makes sense. I mean, it just wouldn't be worth it for you to like miss. Oh my god, there's a cat in our backyard.
Okay.
Oh, there's two. The other one was chasing it, so hopefully they're
I was
friends.
expecting a human person to come chase that cat, and it was just another cat. I don't know what that's all about.
Anyway,
Wow, what an episode! How about you?
yeah. Um, challenge for me is that I'm struggling with the isolation, and it's like, we've had like some hangouts, like my mom and my brother came, your parents have stopped by, some friends, like we'd stand outside or go in the cul-de-sac. And those are nice. They're like refreshing. But I think it's like the day to day of like not being around people. It's just like so hard for me as like a person. The only people I interact with are Steve, my doctors now, and even I think with people that I FaceTime, it's like some of that's fizzling out. Like on the weekends I FaceTime so many people just to get like more interactions. So yeah, that's like emotionally been challenging for me. And I think, coupled with just the physical discomfort I'm feeling and all that stuff, that's been a challenge for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure like baby boy will know that we like emphasize having purpose in life, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just hard that your work is all but stopped. You're not really interacting with those
Yeah.
folks. Like I have the break of like I have a team. I'm interacting with people throughout my
Yeah.
week just to diversify it, and like our friends are going back to like interact with their families. They still go to work, so they're a little busier than we are too,
Yeah.
so it's hard to have that same level of like virtual connection we had at the beginning.
Yeah. Because people are just not as, yeah, like in my job, obviously, like my practice, I just talk to my clients. And then my other job, typically in the summer there's not much going on as it is. So like what we do to maintain the time is we like talk to each other at work. We hang out. You know, I used to work the cash register for lunchtime. Like,
Yeah.
so none of that. So it's like that, but I'm at home.
Work friendships are like some of the best you'll have in life.
Yeah.
Shout out Jess and us. But also the ones not quite to that level, because they're people who are just like, you become so close to somebody, but also they're not in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell them all about it. They never come in. They don't know all the other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those were always like the best. I've always had like a work somebody.
Yeah, and like I have that at work, and then it's like fizzled out because I'm not there, they are. So yeah, it's been a challenge, and I think I keep thinking about, you know, once you're born, what that's all going to be like, and I don't think I can really plan for it because I don't know, because the plan is to, you know, keep doing my practice, and so
that's what happens. I get it. You get older. It's hard to see your friends, so you physically make a friend.
I know.
And then you hang out. It's gonna be funny. But I'm excited. The bassinet came. We put that together. We ordered the baby monitor. Cat. Will the other one come by?
I missed it. Yeah, I guess I like, as usual, my negative self went into like my challenges, but yeah, I'm grateful that like we're starting to do things and get things ready, because I think I was starting to feel like nervous that like we have nothing in this house to like clothe a child, have him sleep safely. So now we have a bassinet. The furniture we want is on back order, but that's not necessarily needed. Hopefully we'll get the car seat soon.
Yeah.
Just the things that we just like need to have. I ordered some like, you know, little hats and stuff just so we had of them. So like I'm starting to like toe the line of like just getting some things because I just want to have.
It's getting super real. I'll do another overlay of baby kick
Video.
We took a little video of just like one little kick. You can like see the belly move. So like that stuff is like, you're in there and you're coming and we're getting ready. We have the registry. I'm literally going to end this and I'm going to share it with our friends so they have it. And so like I want them to check and be like, do we have the stuff on there? Like,
yeah,
you know, we have like 60 things. Like what did we overlook?
Yeah, I know.
But it's weird. It's a weird
shower,
time.
And it's like weird, and I don't want like.
We're not, Jess. We're not having a baby shower.
No watching. Please don't plan one. But it feels weird to send people a registry, but we did it anyway because if anything, it's a good list for us then to have too. I think.
For real, what I'm gonna do to the 6 people that watch this who just received it in reverse order of time is like, there's 60 things. Like, what is a cool thing that you have that's not on here?
Yeah.
So that's helpful. But yeah, I think it's good. I'm getting excited. Maybe next weekend we'll do an axe game like we did before.
Sure. I haven't done it in a while.
Damn, we'll let you warm up too.
It's funny. I wonder how common it is for like the non-pregnant person in the relationship to be excited versus the pregnant person being anxious and nervous.
Probably fairly common.
Yeah.
I assume.
Although
like,
Bobby said that like by the time you're like ready to go, you're just like ready to have not be pregnant anymore. But the closer we get, the like more nervous I'm becoming.
Yeah, I mean, this is like probably stereotypical, probably even like narrowed into like cisgenders, heterosexual couple specific of like, I can't fathom what like that's going to be. Like if I had to go to the hospital, like if something medical was going to happen to me in 8 weeks, I'm sure I would be nervous. But all I have is like looking up stuff like, how do I pack the hospital bag for me? Like I'm going to be living in a shitty hotel for 3 days in full support mode. So I'm going to like, I started going to physical therapy to get my back strong because I heard it last year. So I am like ready to do all of this dad stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. Everybody goes through it. The pain will be temporary, as I've been reading because my stomach keeps getting hard. If that's like normal, and they're like, yeah, it's very normal. It could be Braxton Hicks. Some people are more sensitive to pain, consider them to be painful. Some say they're not. And like, they said something like some people may say they're a 1 out of 10, like a 10 painful, and then they feel a contraction and they realize how actually painful it is. I read that. I was like, oh my God. I'm so scared.
You're gonna do good. You can handle it. You just don't
I think
like it.
I don't like it. I'm not going to like it. But I think knowing that it's temporary will help me. The one thing that I can't do that with is headaches, because oftentimes if I have a headache and I don't take anything, it will not go away. So I can't like talk myself through it. But with other things, I usually consider it.
We'll give you all the drugs. We'll push it
Yeah,
out. You'll be all right.
it's going to be okay.
It's gonna be whack, but it's gonna be a whack day. Like one day is gonna suck, and then they're like, "Hey, here's a
Yeah, I
baby."
wonder how like long, like, like when you like have like like the day we moved, like the big moments, like in retrospect, how quickly they go. I mean, I can't, I don't know. I'll have to ask all my mom
It's
friends.
gonna be
Like,
yeah.
it probably feels so long.
Pat and Jen haven't been on here yet. I know Jen at least had like a 30-hour labor with one of them.
Yeah.
But you're not pushing that whole time, but that sucks.
Yeah, just all waiting.
And I think obviously the later ones were less or easier. So that'll be a good, like, hopefully we can get them lined up this
Yeah, it's
week.
a good question to ask. Does it feel like it goes fast, or does it feel
Yeah.
like it takes literally forever?
Pat and Jen have the most kids of everyone to know at 3, so she's got the most experience. So she's the expert on that one.
Yeah. I almost can't think about it.
Damn, shout out to Jen. I know you don't watch this, girl. So
Maybe I should watch this one. Anyway.
Cool. Also, I hope we line up Eleanor and Daphne this week.
That'll be fun.
If we do a double. Jess, I'm going to text you in 2 minutes. It's 8:52 on Sunday. So in 2 minutes, you'll get a text. And then tomorrow, you'll watch this. What's up, girl? A baby shower, though, that we're not going to do?
I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Little baby. Be a good kid.
We'll see you soon.